Hey guys, welcome back to another Self Growth Diaries podcast episode. This is episode 5 of the series, and you might have noticed I have changed what you see because this episode today is we're just going to be talking about how to romanticize fall. And there's not really going to be any soap topic, or there's not going to be any diary entries. I think the only one's going to be like, how do I actually apply this? But we're just kind of going to drift off everywhere and try to cover all the places I want to cover. And it's like fall season, I love fall. Like, fall is my summer as summer is like my winter. Like, I like summer, but it's just not my favorite out of like the whole year. And whenever it's fall, I like jump up and down and I'm like, yes, it's fall. It's when the leaves change. It's when I get to wear my Rory Gilmore sweater. It's when I get to watch Gilmore Girls. It's when I can have pumpkin flavored stuff. It is when everything just looks so aesthetic. And today we are going to be talking about how to romanticize this beautiful season. And in the future, I probably will have a podcast episode where I do romanticize winter, spring, and summer for all of those people who like those instead of fall. So anyways, let's just get right into it. So what is romanticize? Like, what is the definition of that? I don't even know this yet, but I feel like it's when you make something seem better as it is. Right? So whenever you see people romanticizing studying on YouTube and it just looks so perfect, it looks so aesthetic, it just looks so pleasing to the eye, it just like makes you want to do it, right? And that's part of the whole romanticizing definition, that you make something seem better than it actually is and it kind of persuades you to do it. That's what I think. So taking that definition into account, how do I romanticize fall? One of, I guess, the core things you can do with every season, and I'll probably say this in every seasonal podcast episode, is find out what that season is. Like, you can find out how it originated, like in terms of like when did people section the year into fall, winter, summer, spring. You can search that up. You can also search up what happens during fall or when is daylight savings time. Because wait, that's in fall, I think. If I'm wrong, just tell me in the comments. I don't think I'm wrong, but maybe it doesn't, because daylight savings time is in like November, right? It's near Thanksgiving. It's like the week before or week after. I don't know, guys. Okay. Back to the topic, to just learn about the season. So learn about what colors there are. I mean, I think most of us know here the colors here are probably brown, orange, yellow, maybe an occasional like really rusty type of dusty green. And like those are like the core colors of fall. Same thing with any other season, there's core colors for that season. And I think just genuinely searching up the season, it just like kind of makes it even better. You learn more about the season. You just kind of learn more about the history behind it. You also just like get all this new information and knowledge in your head that you can contain and then apply it right to your life, apply it to your habits, apply it to whatever. I think one of the other core things that you can do, but's not necessary, is just buy things that seem fallish. I don't know if fallish is a word. Or you can even like decorate your house with fall decorations you have, or even if you don't have that, right, you can bake. And moving on to the baking side of this topic, you can bake pumpkin pie, you can bake pumpkin loaf, you can bake pumpkin muffins. I don't really know what else. I mean, you can make apple apple cider, sparkling or warm. You can make something with cinnamon, maybe like a good cinnamon roll. Maybe you can make a croissant. I know croissant's not really like fallish, but it's the colors that also bring it out too. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like that fall taste, but it could be like just the color, and it would just kind of romanticize everything for you. So for baking, what I would like to recommend is definitely pumpkin cookies. Pumpkin cookies, guys. Cinnamon rolls, because they're so good. Is if you don't make them, you can go to Cinnabon, or you can even go to your local grocery store and get them. I would also suggest like these. I think I made these last year, actually. It was these little like donut holes. It was like those little donut holes that like Dunkin' serves. I think that's what that's one of the options they serve. But I would say definitely make those, but like fall themed. I think I made it with pumpkin and cinnamon. Yeah, that was really good. And there's also pumpkin loaves. Oof, pumpkin loaves are just so good. I think even then, if you're baking and you don't want to make something pumpkin because you just genuinely do not like pumpkin, you can make something with like walnuts, or as I said, even with that like same color of fall, it will still feel the same. It will still feel like fall. Now back to the buying side of this topic. You do not need to buy anything. You can just decorate your house to make it feel like fall. You can maybe grab an old blanket that is just stuck in storage and collecting dust and is orange, and you can like put it on your couches, or you can put it on your bed, and that like subtle change kind of changes your mindset, like, okay, we are in fall and this is actually happening. But if you insist on buying something, you can buy fall candles. I think some of the scents are obviously pumpkin. There's cinnamon. There is, I think, apple. I think that's another scent. There might be like some woody scents if you're into that, like a woody fall scent or like a leaves scent. I don't know if that's a thing. You can also buy like fall themed pajamas or like fall themed clothes, and as I said, they don't necessarily need to be like the whole thing fall. Like they don't need to literally have the word fall on like your pants or shirt. Like it could just be the certain color. Like you can just get an orange shirt and maybe some brown pants, and maybe when you're cuddling up in that maybe orange blanket that you've had in the closet for years and you finally cleaned it, and like you're watching the show, it kind of romanticizes the process a bit more. You can also buy blankets. As I kind of said previously, you can buy blankets. You can like just generally buy decorations. Like you can buy pumpkins. Ooh, pumpkins. Yeah, buy pumpkins. Yeah. You can buy leaves to like place around your house. You can also buy like kitchen rugs. You can also buy like a certain cup that has fall in it, and like maybe make yourself some hot chocolate, And moving away from this topic, you can also do this. If you don't want to do any of that, you can just watch a show that screams fall to you, that like emphasizes fall for you, like that most of the time when you're watching that show, it's like kind of fall. Like that's the season in the show, it's fall. And one suggestion that I really like that you've heard me talk about in this podcast episode is Gilmore Girls, because Gilmore Girls is just, it's amazing. Currently, you can't really see right now, but currently I am wearing my Rory Gilmore sweater. Got it off Amazon, and I just feel so romanticized. I feel like I am Rory Gilmore when I study, when I do homework. It's just amazing. I also watch Gilmore Girls at usually the end of my school day. just because it's just relaxing, and I usually watch one episode, and I'm back to season 1. I've already watched kind of the whole thing. I just need to finish some parts of season 7 and watch it's a sequel. I think it's a sequel to it in Netflix, but other than that, I'm kind of just going back, and it's giving my brain more memories. It's like flashbacks, it's really nice. So I recommend Gilmore Girls. I also recommend When Harry Met Sally. I don't know if that's mostly like in the fall, but it's just like, I think it's the movie thumbnail that made it seem like it was like in fall. When Harry Met Sally. I just watched it actually recently. I think I watched it maybe 4 days ago, maybe like a week ago, and it was really sweet. I actually really liked it. It was free on YouTube last time I checked, but I just loved it. It was my first time watching it, and I've heard it's a really good romance type of movie, and it's just amazing. It's such a romance movie. It's just like such a family movie. It's really cute. It's really, I won't spoil it at all. But other movies you can do are Hocus Pocus. I love Hocus Pocus. My mom loves Hocus Pocus. It's an original, it's a classic. You can watch Hocus Pocus 1 or 2. You can also watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if that's actually like a fall movie, if you consider that a fall movie, because I know there's been some debate even in school where The Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie, but it's also like somewhat a Halloween movie. I don't know. I think I would watch it for both. Like, if I had to watch it for one, I'll just pick none, because I would watch it for both seasons. And I usually do watch it for both because it's just such a good movie throughout. And it might be more toward the fall side, since it's all about Jack saving Halloween Town and kind of getting Christmas over there. So it might be more to the fall side, but personally, I think it's just kind of in the middle. Like, you can watch it in fall or in winter, and nothing would really be wrong with it. It's like a dual kind of movie. You can also watch Halloween Town. I actually haven't watched it since last Halloween, so I'm gonna get started on that. Halloween Town, it's just amazing. The big pumpkin and like the square, it's amazing. I'm trying to think of other movies. Guys, I don't think there's any other fall movies. Like, I can't think of any except those popular ones. So now, moving away to the movie district, we come back and we say again, romanticizing is when you make something seem better and it kind of persuades you to do that action and to make it better and to romanticize it yourself. It's like the whole process. So we come back to this definition and we say, well, how can I apply this to my life? And I guess I kind of already said it most of all in the podcast episode that, hey, you can buy blankets, you can watch the movies, you can bake something, and I think that's how you apply it to your overall life. Ooh, I just got reminded of another fall movie. I don't know if it's like if it's considered fall, but like Twilight, guys, the Twilight Saga. Yeah, watch it, okay? So I would just say, like, overall, that's how you apply it to your life. Like, it's just those small habits that keep on stacking and stacking and stacking that just make the whole experience seem better. Even if you don't want to do all of that, what I just said, just put on music. Put on maybe like some jazz, or maybe just put some fall type of autumn-y, autumn, the fall, or the season, guys, like the autumn-y type of like music, and it would just kind of make you feel like you're in autumn, make you feel like you're in a movie, make you feel like you're just kind of here, and you're a soul in the world, and you're experiencing life, and it's so pretty. It's so beautiful that you could experience that, and it's so beautiful that we all get to experience that. We all have a chance to get experience with that. And don't worry that I kind of paused a bit. I'm like looking at my windows, and they just look so pretty. It looks so fall-like. It's so pretty, like the sun is shining through, and it just looks so glittery and sparkly, and it just looks so amazing. It's the ambiance of the whole thing that's just making me cream. It's making me just feel so special. I think that was it. It was such a short podcast episode because I don't have a lot of stuff to say in a romanticized fall episode, because I'm younger, right? And those are like my core things to romanticize fall. So since this episode is over, I wish you guys the best fall, and hopefully you take some of my tips into account so you can romanticize fall better, so you can make fall seem better than what it actually is. And I actually just got another idea right now to take photos of the leaves falling, take photos of you having a croissant with hot chocolate. Like, that also romanticizes it. Whoa, that romanticizes it. Whoa. It also does that, because you have those memories, and you keep those memories in your phone, and you can look back at them, and like 5 years later, and then you can say, wow, 5 years later I was in a leaf pile, or 5 years later I was walking to school, or 5 years later I was driving my car to college. And another thing, I guess, to romanticize fall, yeah, I know I said I was done, I'm not done actually, is the weather in fall usually gets that kind of cold, kind of windish, kind of almost Halloween type of thing. And yes, guys, fall does include Halloween. So yes, you can watch Halloween movies, okay? Including Scream, oh wait, I forgot it. Hold on. Halloween, you can also watch horror movies to kind of make that scary fall atmosphere. But I would say also dress for the weather, but also dress for what's for you in the weather, because the weather, it's just so nice. Personally, for me, it's so nice, but if you live in another place where it's not that nice, I feel kind of bad, you know. But if the weather in your state or in your country is nice, kind of put on a cute outfit and walk out the door, and like, it's just okay. I think now I'm done, but that is how you romanticize fall. So we're officially done with this episode. This was, I believe, episode 5 of this podcast. So I will see you guys in the next podcast episode.